Hello guys, can you hear me? Please let me know if you can. But I will just learn this game also. So how are you all? I've got one more fast track character. When is the Shivaratri? Mama Shivaratri. It's very soon, right? After let's go on. Let me show what I got this time. I just no pull. Music come out, man. This is my new character who joined me. She's not like a broken character, or I don't know to use her. That's it.
That dream last night tasted wonderful. Thank you for sharing it with me.
Let's go and do this. As always, I'm gonna start with him all day. Sorry, hard only. Arlecchino. First, she will go.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
Staring into my
Promise you'll like what you see.
Perhaps people are very adventurous.
Oh, kinda like us then.
I'm not so sure. You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger. The Scions of the Canopy are a bunch of thrill seekers. They love extreme sports like rock climbing, rappelling, volcano parkour, or even bungee jumping without a rope while a Yunkasaur stands at the edge and uses its tongue to catch them. Sound like something you'd be interested in?
Yes, I'll be
Okay, that does sound different from our usual adventures. Paimon's not doing any of that. She can just cheer you on from the sidelines.
Now where to go? Had fun, Bo.
That's Waina, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Do and what? Attack me, please. Attack me, Bran. So that I can also attack you. There it is.
Jessica.
Otto.
Nice to see you again, Waina. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
That's exactly this.
Hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Go in there. A mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision.
I'm not foolish.
The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Waina. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day.
I will also choose
I
foolishness.
thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Waina? This doesn't seem like you. Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task. If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay? It's not like we have a spare.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacemaker, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts, so we slowly got to know each other that way. Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe, too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
That's her name?
Yes, I'll introduce you to her sometime. But let's get back to business. Moina, how do we use the stone?
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts, and the ancient name you seek is like a tiny fish swimming downstream. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river, but the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman experienced enough to steer it in the
Can
right
you come
direction.
with me?
We couldn't do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Who?
Who?
Bichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Bichama? Why does that name sound familiar? He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him. Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops. Follow the path that way, and I'm sure you'll find him.
Thank you. We'll go look for him there.
Good luck.
So let me check my chat. Hi Mumbakai, how are you? Hi Tom, hi Dr. Roger. You came back, right? Thank you for coming back.
Emotional support is important.
Oh, watch your footing. And the sky, too, while we're at it.
My team.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah, that must be him. Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something?
Who is asking that?
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible? No. If you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Are you okay? You don't...
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's...
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
No. That just happened.
I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost... Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the open...
Wow, you could...
I just picked up on the basic. I'll go find an opening.
We'll go right away.
First, I'll need some hook ropes.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding...
Oh, I see.
Right. I need one. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes. But I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done.
Okay,
and
on the way.
you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly.
Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so...
What an odd guy. He seemed so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time. I don't have any more insight than you. Hang on, Kachina.
Watch your footing. These guys here, we're at it.
So this is one. Let's ask him. No, it's not the one. That's I seen something. Hi lady, Anni.
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your whole...
Oh, the whole
deal?
Wait.
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible. Thanks.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are... All right.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to them.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here and we'll see what we can find.
Thank you so much. We'll wait here.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one. Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Perfect! Thank you. How much do I owe you?
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both. Here you go. By the way, I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for him, then? How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. The two made an excellent team and managed to beat back the Abyss several times. 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised... It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught. Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything. Oh, you're not wrong. But it's possible he chooses to blame himself. Not because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do anything at all. I've tried convincing him to move forward, to stop dwelling on the past. But the shadow of Malco's death hangs over him still. The Abyss has caused so much suffering, and some wounds never heal. I wish there was something he could do to make himself feel better. But... anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime. I would really appreciate it.
It weekends early morning. Let me loot something. No, I don't want to transform into that.
Whoosh! No one can catch me.
How should I take? I'm searching for her only.
My name. I must.
Oh, that was annoying. I go back and let's get ready to fight now. Shall we? She looks so adorable. I made it level 50. I should have taken the card, bro.
I can do it. No, I can't. I can do it. Oh, better grip.
Nice and cool.
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here.
I've made all the necessary adjustments. So, as agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you go ahead. Yes. After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malko might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
But that happened several years ago. The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. All right, let's get to it. I'll... Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle.
Okay.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer. I'm not scared. I was just caught off guard.
It is token lockdown. Should I use some uncollected? Can I? No.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare. Yachan, Taechan, let's go!
It is good that I tried to change it. Oh, look.
Overruled.
That's the devil. I just hate him.
Transfixed. This is where you fall. Overruled.
Swift
Which is ma, bro, change it, bro. I can change it. Acha, don't do it. That's why.
Everlasting as the moon. Transfixed.
Butterfly.
Go on.
How much longer, Bichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
Yeah, I should collect all of this. What? I can't see the screen also. I think we are done.
Bichama!
Is a possessed?
Quick, take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
It's a treadwetting up.
The Abyss is corroding his body. Bichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there.
Let me get ready then. I should fight then, right? Understood. You will just stand there, doing nothing. What happened? Somebody texted me.
This power.
Hanging in there?
Who was that? Please.
We can't wait any longer.
I already tried.
In that case, get back!
Chaska, wait!
Mama done?
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker
Subway,
stone
play
was...
some
The
frag.
stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was
Frag,
to
what
destroy
frag,
it.
sir, bro?
You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay.
Face
I'll be more
cam,
careful
face
this time.
cam. I'm on for fun, man. And this game is
Vichama!
so big.
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malcolm. Once your
Just-
ancient name
just give me a
disappears,
minute.
there's no coming back. And now,
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolence.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama?
this is...
Give us
Hey, Malco. Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
just wait for a minute, bro.
Too bad.
After this story, we can talk.
I'd actually... Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time. Pisak. Maybe you're right. Vichama. I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living.
Was that?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
So you want to see my face, right?
Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Get in my face, bro.
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced. For all
Really?
these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him.
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, when you asked for my help, but I also understood why. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our... If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so... I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you, Vichama. I promised I would find...
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body. Thanks to him, though, you were only briefly...
Well, that does make me feel better.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wyneth the good news. Oh, and apologize for destroying the spirit speaker stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
She made limit is working at last.
Koichi, are you really like that. I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few minutes. You come with me.
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. It's not really my story to tell, but she was afflicted. That strength of will pushed.
For some reason, Paimon can totally...
Well,
I remember those days. Eventually, she found... It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually...
that's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you try...
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young. Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming.
All right, it's just the two of us now.
I don't have anything to say.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically I am going abroad.
Again with the excuses. We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative. But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he...
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my...
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something...
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If
Raul,
you're going
please.
to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose
Let me
control at
complete
any
this
moment,
first,
it's my
bro.
duty to say something.
All right, whatever.
Raul,
Anything else?
please let me complete the course.
You... Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then... You need to know something.
But the person you become when you...
That's a different issue. You said it yourself.
I've also told you that men...
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi!
So...
Then support me.
Up,
I'll be back.
came back, right?
So, that's it.
You two are...
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago. She reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
If only Tone-Deaf Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
The Spirit Speaker Stone might be...
Huh? I see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice. Still, Lale's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay? I'll wait here for your safe return.
Hassan did this now. If our trouble was online watching me, let's play together then.
What could the children be up to?
This is just crazy, man. Done my right now. Let me check. Look at that. I knew this will be happening very soon. Still beware. And they get into this. And the speaker chamber.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name.
Well, it's fairly complicated.
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble. But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still, all you need to do is focus on your goal.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate. So much that you have to worry about. But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
Can I get her? Please don't go out loose.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before. There's so many things in here.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories of heroes. And physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory. Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so feel free to take a look around in the meantime. If you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
All right, we'll have a look. Hey, there's a fishing rod here. It must...
That's right. It belongs to a legendary fisherman named Mata. He and I met in a tavern. He told me about in his eyes, I saw...
So, did he do it?
The next time I saw him, he managed to kill the fish, but sustained a... Can a fisherman claim victory if he fails to bring...
Well, Paimon thinks he won.
That was my answer as well. The experience was far more... In the end, he didn't want his tools to go to waste, so he gave them to me.
Wait, that means you also know how to fish.
Maybe we can go ahead...
Should I have to do all
There are
those
so
things?
many jars and pots.
No, those belonged... Yamaya isn't... The tools you see here are quite traditional. The contents of the jars aren't all that special. Oh, except the big jar in the middle. That's what you really wanted to give me.
Ooh, must be something really cool. What's inside?
Grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although probably expired by now.
Should I contact her directly? That's our deal.
The powder still needs some time to settle. Well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's
Sabe,
culture now?
how can I play that also?
Each item represents a
Not
different
very.
story. Seems like Natlan's really been through a lot. Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future. But there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
At once? Paimon's not sure she understands.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important? Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to exist. They become part of who you are. Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions, and eventually arrive at a very different destination. The future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate. You're quite familiar with that concept, I would imagine.
That does kinda make sense. The future hasn't happened, but already exists.
Humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past and neglect the future. While the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level... That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the Divine Throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish the rules of Natlan, namely a framework through which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood. By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After all, that's how I came to know everything I just told you.
So, it all comes down to the power of the Divine Throne and the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes, that's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the two of you are really close. Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes!
It's alright. No matter what others may say, my past is becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and he would sit on a blanket and eat it together. One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the saurians you were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end, all I could do was comfort my sister and move on.
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? As the Archon,
Well, what happened after that?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin. surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and ancient name. Take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer.
Am I hallucinating again? Kachina, are you okay? Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again? It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back. Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyup is being affected by the Abyss. I was waiting for the Wyup to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me. The Wyup saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. You don't need to worry about me. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me. You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you. And I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a bird. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars. A hero of Natlan. All you need to... I'm really scared. Everything's so dark and creepy here. Still, I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me. All you need to do is place your trust in us. Just like you always... No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind. Not... Yeah, we're so close. We can't call it quits now. Thank you. Be careful.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could...
I know. I'm prepared for that possibility.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
No, I just feel bad for creating...
I'll go with them too, Archon. Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on Eon-san. I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
No, what is the odd now? Leave. My it has decreased, but I'm playing. Allah just playing this game. Let's cook something, bro.
How are you getting along? All done with your work?
All done.
Tell me, is there any way to report? That is. First got to heal myself, then I will go there. Sorry. It was too late for me. Why can't that tap, man? Why can't tap it go?
Turn that frown upside
She just lost her little power. She just lost her power. How to gain her power, I don't know. She's the weaker. I don't think so. Wrong way, bro.
Right here! Let her rip!
You guys are going to die. Start 49. Look. 2 weeks, that's it, man. No. Get ready, bro.
So we're underneath Natlan right now? It looks nothing like Paimon was imagining.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
Hello,
A really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows what the devices here are for. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time.
Recent increase in abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on in.
What? It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go. We won't let anything stand in our way. If you're bored, why don't we take a look at my collection together? It's better than... Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
I can't get that, man. So I have to convert it.
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's good for you.
Such as?
Vegetable juice. Want some?
You know, Ian-san, Paimon feels like the two of us might not see eye to eye.
Totally bro. That what the man? got charged in that shit, man. That's all it is. Now what? Where should I go, bro? I should do this full only what?
these look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Hi, love. I'm coming for you all.
Closing in. Japan! Drawing down!
Overruled. This is where I fall.
Let her rip!
So comment just only after coming this long.
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
Here you come.
Transfixed. Witness my rise. Overruled. Go on.
Up and away! Swift as the swallow.
It's a main person. I want to kill him.
Closing in.
I want to kill him first and it's a pain in the ass.
You're good. Clear the area.
What is he? पुल लग गया.
Laid bare.
भाई निकलने देते. Fuck, man. Now what will be happening here? I'm just
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Witness my rise. Pitiful.
I can't do. Go ahead. I just already cooked. Can she activate? No, I can't do anything here. I thought that she will be helpful here. I really thought that will be helpful, but she's not worth pulling. I guess so. So what do you think? What should I do now?
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
I can't see anyone to help me. Maybe he is not helpful there. He is not also helpful. And just done, man. Nowhere to go, man.
Sorry, I pushed myself too hard.
I can't do anything now. I'm just all alone right here. Let's get man.
Let her rip!
Babies attached at my babies and they are gonna die here. Am I having any help here?
This must be the end.
Yes.
We actually... Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up.
Do I have anyone to fight? I don't think so. My every teammate has been killed in further to get here. And that I don't know, it is also true.
Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
What happened?
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
This is the Night Kingdom.
It looks so different from what I imagined in the stories.
What was her story, lady?
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't go back the way we came.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so high up. Did we really fall that far down?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
That's it? Right. We still got it.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two realms.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility is not great either. How are we supposed to find Kachina in these conditions?
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down. I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes. Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost. It's like it was seeking me out. I'm sorry I can only appear before you.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. But we had to destroy...
Of course. Thank you for... Under the power of the stone, it felt like our soul... Turns out even our regrets were exactly...
Whether in triumph or death.
Exactly. That may not be in the... You're looking for a young girl from... I'd like to help her while I'm still in this... Be careful.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
You will just keep talking, right? How to do everything.
Stick close to
Done, bro.
power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being.
Please.
Keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
Down.
that frown upside down.
Bandade mana.
Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Then what should I do? You were gonna do something more water. I don't have water element at all.
I messed up. Again. Yeah. Need some time. Yeah. Yeah. Can't fall now. I can still feel the pain.
And I can just happen to that. So I just wait for this. Where's that pool, man?
Oh, Paimon can't see anything.
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
I thought I did a little bit. If he came, that means I just did somewhere.
Did you hear that?
That's what are you doing, man?
Never mind. It was probably just my imagination. Don't scare Paimon like that!
I heard it too. It was a voice from the abyss.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
No, where did it go?
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
That's something.
Kachina! No, honey. Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters.
I should take a that.
Let's go!
Actually, I'm the one who should take care of this.
That way!
Transfixed. Laid bare. Go on. Witness my rise. Transfixed.
Never get to Ashton.
You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! That monster can appear from anywhere. The YF's power helped keep me hidden. Had a girl. You did. Should we start heading back then? Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the YF with me? I can't exactly put it into words.
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyab can extend their consciousness. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyab can extend their consciousness. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the problem.
Still, we can't just leave the YF to suffer. It's protected me this whole time.
I agree. Getting rid of the monster might
Kachina? What's wrong? Nothing. Just a headache. And maybe we really should leave. No, I'm fine. I don't put just up ahead. Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you. You don't have anything. All right.
We've already come all this way.
Let's go.
I
I'll
think
stay
that's
here and try to
something,
stall
man.
the Abyss monster.
All by yourself? That's
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more... I don't have much time left. So go. Achieve...
Thank you forever. You're a true...
Yeah.
No one fight...
Now what is
Does
this?
your head still hurt? Let me help you walk. I'm fine. I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that. Let her rip!
Unless I did somewhere.
Wyabb? Wyabb! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyabb, can you hear? So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. Alright, get ready everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Careful. We've got company.
I got the company.
Already?
No, no more for the.
Courage in the face of futility is pure folly. You tried to get in my way.
You killed Malco?
He would have dispersed. You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but no. I thought this naive little girl. That is the ancient. The Pyro Archon created those. Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina...
Kachina, give me your hand.
Give me a place. Let me finish it.
Feel that? Thanks, Moalani. Because I'm not... You're right. But you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never...
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back. The power lies not, but in our commitment. Well said! Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this. Sorry in advance. There aren't many in Nat.
Well, now what?
Check this out. Best of luck! Clear the area! Woohoo!
Power of flame compelled. Let the flame.
Let her rip! Carving blade! Surf's up!
Brightly burn.
Right here! Yeah! Faster!
That was fun, ma.
We won! We actually won!
Nice job. What will be
That's
coming
what he
out?
gets for underestimating you two. Fantastic work, Kachina. Absolutely fantastic. This makes me so unbelievably happy. I'm happy too, Moalani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Please join my team, man. Then please join my team.
My ancient name is Glow.
It's probably a projection from the real world.
Wait, does that...
That was a bold move. Diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend. Still, seeing you... Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated, it took years' worth of scope. The Pyro Archon's plan will you... Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest...
Who are...
Tupac. A
Tupac
warrior from
has
the
a
people of the Springs.
Tupac.
I've...
I've heard that name before.
Tupac.
You were the giant who's...
Since you were able to awaken my words from your under the name Umoja, you
Tupac.
as long as blood still runs through your veins, even its blaze will become what, even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Tupac. I heard something somewhere about him.
What's her... So that's what happened. What do you mean? Did you just figure something out? 500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis. We can go over the details once we get back. I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was... This sounds like something that's going to need...
Now what? Are we done?
Okay, that should be enough.
I hear your voice, Kachina.
Great. Well then,
I'm afraid it's time. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me, but it's okay. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer.
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. No matter...
Huh?
You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you. Your ancient name is just that, a name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name, but it need not define you. Focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only devote yourself to becoming a better you. The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents, my love for you will never change, no matter what the future holds. It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it's time for you to leave this place. The situation here is getting worse. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
I know we've never met before, Wyab, but I just wanted to say thank you for
you.
encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
We're out of time. It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, win.
It's a Sealy! The Sealy opened the way for us!
Now what? Now what? What was that?
Whoa! What's going on?
We're out of time. It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, win.
I can't get out of the
It's a
place,
Sealy!
bro.
The Se-
Lol, wow, bro. Where am I? Bro, man. That was you felt escape, now escape, man. Get ready now, please.
Whoa! What's going on?
We're out of time. It's the power of the Abyss. Quick.
Loco, last him.
It's a Sealy! The Se-
Silly, that's called silly, right?
The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here.
What, bro? Now, this time I'm gonna not fail. I don't know now what to do now. Let's finish it. Last try.
What's going on?
My phone is also down.
The Sealy opened the way for us!
Make sure to choose it properly and shoot more.
The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here.
Watch out for the falling rocks!
Quick, through the middle.
Can I leave this?
Come on, faster! We'll never make it!
That's his teamwork. How can I wonder again or what? Total VR, I'm stuck here really. I can't fight alone. God, I can't fight alone. That's it. I knew she will come.
You've done well. Now come home.
That animation is so great, bro. This is so great. Animation, it is top notch. Will it open up? Please open board. Then I can just send the stream.
We're back! The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she used it all up?
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the...
So you're saying her consciousness did all that?
Every great display of power. Come... You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro...
I recommend getting a full checkup.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right.
Let's get going. We need to share what we...
Right.
I'll let her explain every move.
Am I done? The gate escape 35. That was fun. Today it was fun, but focused one. Anni gain my health. And I'm gonna end this game. Now, two games I should play, right? One is that, what is Brawl Star and one is Brawl Star and what was his name? The new game he told me.
What could the children be up to?
Game Tracker.
Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Go, traveler.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a...
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as... Take a seat, everybody.
Choose part more something cross contamination. Law. What would you choose? Extensive 30 package in also in town.
All right. That should do it for now. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure...
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Huh? No. That can't be true, can it?
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Mulan told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took and still, this is but a superficial victory. The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essential. Immediately after the war, but at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory. Nor our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange... since the plan was mentioned in those memories. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the...
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power. But, as we all know, a human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the... Once a tribe, the Chosen would then...
So that means...
That's right. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wyatt were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe... The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on... So, I've tried my best to help. Currently, Shilonen of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Waya Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
But we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until... That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go...
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean... Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from...
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final two heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development. I can only trust in the judge... I have never believed I could solve this. Natlan's salvation lies... You're quite perceptive, aren't you?
Huh? Oh, right!
Even though I sacrificed my power... After all, in addition to their sentimental...
Fuel?
Yes. The stories embodied by... Over time, they became on their own. Each item's power is limited. But together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire store. It was a rather crude approach, so...
But weren't they all precious treasure?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use...
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been for... And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, if they knew those items helped save the present-day hero...
Even when you put it that way, I still feel...
There's no need. The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. If you still have regrets, your deeds will become new legends, and...
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Well, if that's the case, just... Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory, and we could all use the rest, that's for sure.
Still, now that I...
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay... All right. You should head out. I'll
Alright, what's this? Ready? Is the process...
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddy. It's been really nice seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me grow. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they wound their way back into my good graces. I'm certain one day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me. So you better get busy, Pyro Archon. or I'll end up running out of stories.
That's a nice job. What's happening here?
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember, otherwise rest assured, I'll find a way to come. For Natlan.
When it will be finished, it's keep on going. I don't want to skip it, man.
We had 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die.
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision... We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Seriously, though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he is. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
She's already 500 years old, still going on. Village, please.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
That's your decision, and you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant...
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how...
Who will be the one to bring this to it?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
It was fun. I just loved it. This. When Sudhir was telling that this is a great story, I didn't realize this. It's so much fun. I want to know full story of that Genshin. So I'm gonna end this stream. Thank you all. Thank you all for patiently waiting for me. How should I want to do this, man?
How are you getting along? All done with your work?
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. I was about to leave, actually. But it's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... Well, I'll make...
Well, you two...
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us...
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take any chances.
So what you're saying is...
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. Anyway, I'm just glad you...
But do you really have to...
No way. Chaska never opened... I appreciate the... Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing? In the end, it's all the abyss's...